I feel like my camera's down a little bit. Hi. Let me adjust a little bit. Properties. Hold on. This is important. Configure video. Camera controls. Tilt -3. That's about right. Now I look like a big, broad-shouldered boy. Weird. Okay, so for this spectacular episode of Gungeon, we're gonna do a regular Gungeon run and hopefully not lose. It's the big 600. That's why I shaved my head, so I looked like the 2 zeros. Ah, damn! At the end of the old thing. It's been a long. It has been a long journey to 600, but we're not even at 2 full years, so it's pretty pathetic if you wanna get real about it. It's pretty pathetic, like disgustingly pathetic. So here's the thing: first floor situations like this, where there's a guy that I can make a lot of money off of. They actually are the most goddamn frustrating thing in the world, because there's a high likelihood that I don't even get another freaking goddamn key. So we can't open the chest and we can't turn things into money. Anyway, this is 600, so we're gonna be positive to the max. I had a really just like a lovely shift at work. It felt good in a way that just was so regular that it reminded me that, like, even though I'm not like in what moms and grandmoms would call like the career zone, I guess I am. I'm not in those fields that they think like this is where you put down your roots and you put down your tree trunks and you put down your nests, etc., etc. I'm not a doctor or a lawyer, basically. I'm not at one of those job situations where moms and grandmoms are going to be like, this kid's no longer a kid. He's a big boy adult, and he gets to wear, shoes that, like, instead of throwing away after 2 years, he gets repaired. We're not in that field. We don't go to the cobbler. We're not cobbler levels of life. However, I feel really good about this place where I work. I love my managers for the most part. I love my coworkers for the most part. There's problems all around. Dude, this is distracting the shit out of me. Just click off of click. There we go. And it's weird that it's the case, but it is the case that, like, I keep making more money as time goes on and by. But I mean, I had a slight raise, that is actually a temporary slight raise, potentially, but had that, and like, you'd think that I mean, I guess I haven't seen a paycheck with the raise on it yet. It's not going to be enough. It's $1 an hour, which is good, but it's not like, here comes the mind bend, comes the flippity bridge from Inception or whatever. We're not like blowing minds with this next paycheck no matter what. It's going to be good, but it's not going to blow minds like Inception. That's true. Well, no, it depends on what you're calling head, because I call head the everything that's a part of the top of my skull. That includes hair. Especially since my hair goes up. If I was one of those down hair people like my wife, then I probably wouldn't, but it's semantics. It's semen antics. I need to stop looking at chat while I'm in boss fights. But yeah. Nah, man, my head don't move. It's locked in place with a can of mace. So we did get another key. That's neat. That means we can... Oh, yuck. Yuck a doodle dandy. Well, we got some stuff to sell, don't we? Custom beach shrine. Oh, breach shrines. Well, how do you do it? Stop hoarding all the secrets. You whore. Nah, man. Okay, so I want to be upfront and honest with you. I think starting teaching is not. It's not going to happen for two reasons. One, because I don't know what I would comfortably teach. Two, I feel ensconced in this field. I enjoy this field to a significant degree. I know it's not using that big old genius level brain that, you know, Ganesh gave me. Ganesh? Ah, Buddha, one of them. Copy paste the code. Copy paste what code? Copy paste? I don't know. You'd probably fill up the chat a little bit too much if you did, if it's more than like 13 lines of code. Also, what would I do with that, Kyle? Huh? Give mild sense of impression. Like I just don't know how to read it. It's like copying some Arabic script. Oh. You know that as soon as I'm done saying something, it's out. It's out the window. You gotta get like the opposite of latency to get me to remember what I said. You need to be a few seconds ahead. You need to hear what I say before I say it, and then respond as soon as I'm saying it. I actually really like that word. Ah! That's what Google needs to be working on, make this Stadia work. You have the game unfolding in front of you before you press the buttons. I just don't freaking... I don't see Stadia or Xbox Cloud... Clown, more like it. I don't see it crossing that threshold. Just like, unfortunately, I still don't see the new Vive or the new Oculus or any of those crossing the VR threshold. I want to support this stuff because, like, I want to see the threshold pass, and I don't want to see it seem like there's no interest. But like, that's my money. I think it's called Project xCloud. I didn't really watch E3 directly because I was on vacation, and then I had to work like the next day after I got back. Yeah, the thing where they're like, you can play a video game from the bus, and it's gonna feel as good as if you paid $600 for a computer. And it's not. I don't know who the fuck they think they're fooling. Like, this get rid of the concept of a home PC talk that they keep spouting is just not. It's just not gonna happen. Like, not yet. We need to be in a like much higher internet per average user space for that to be the case. If we lived in like Norway or Switzerland or something, I could see that totally being the case. And if we had 5Gs giving us all brain tumors every second of the day, that'd be sweet as well. I don't believe that 5G is going to give us brain tumors, but that's the conspiracy theory going around right now. It's got my mother-in-law sending me InfoWars fucking text messages. Like actual links to InfoWars. Or whatever Alex Jones's insane shit is. Anyway, I just like... it's something I want to see happen in my lifetime, and I want it to be the most common thing in the world when it does happen. I want everyone to be playing PC quality games from anywhere in the world. Like, I want the like exclusivity, and I feel like I've made this the case. Like, I don't love high-end PCs because I love how much better my experience is than other people. It's because, like, I want to be able to have those options to have that experience. But if everybody could be there, I'm all fucking for it. Like, that's really how I feel. It's not about being a PC master race. It's about, like, having everyone have the most for their buck, the biggest bang for their dollar, or whatever. Like, nah, it's not about the dollar, I guess. It's, I just want people to have, like, the full range of experience. And I think that consoles, etc., limit that for a lot of people. Money at this point limits it for a lot more people, and if we could get past the money hurdle, then it'd be great. But, you know, until we do, I don't want people to be out there fucking claiming that we're gonna be playing 8K video games at 100 frames per second on our cell phones. Like, come on. Just don't shit in our mouths and call it pee-pee. It's shit. We know it's shit. It's just as bad as pee-pee, if not worse, because it's so thick. Damn it. I just want the straight skinny from these companies. Like, you know, they're like at E3 they have things hardwired onto fucking cell phones so that you can play a game in the optimal situation and the latency is still like half a second. Like, or at least, like, you know, 0.2 of a second or something like that. Something that's like, that's like, if you really want to think about it, it's pretty great for the miracle of what you're able to do, but it's still not like the same like 1 millisecond latency I'm getting when I'm playing a game directly on the computer. I don't know. It'll happen one day, and it'll be great. But until then, let's just, like, let's stop making consoles and just start having everything on PC and Switch. Yes, and Switch. There are games I would rather play on the Switch than on my PC. Not Witcher 3, that's never gonna fucking happen. You think there's gonna be people out there that buy Witcher 3 for the very first time on their Switch? Because to me, that sounds bananas. A game that's like renowned for its graphical beauty, etc., etc. They're gonna... Like, the Switch does some impressive stuff, but, like, it's not gonna make a beautiful Witcher 3. God damn it. There's gotta be some situation in which the Melted Rock just blows the socks off of things, IBOM companion app style. But I don't know what that situation is. I thought this was a shotgun. I was a little surprised. I don't know. I'm really excited for the future of video game content. What, is there a synergy with the rock and the base melter? I didn't know about that. I think this room is the one with the terrible second phase. Yep. Alright, made it a little bit better. Damn it. Dude, why? Double beams. Oh, is it like the straight lines, the flying V thing? Ooh, baby boy. Alright. So we're gonna get potion of lead skin. But we're gonna use up our other item first. And then we're actually gonna go back to regular weapons. Save a little ammo. I think I know what this energy is. I just like I think what I mean is not a direct synergy. Why did I do that? A direct synergy a la the game gives you something that's abnormal that you can then do with it. But what I mean is like, so the last run I got, which was an incredible run, despite how bad the run actually was. I got the iBomb Companion app. And the Corsair, and that is like a soft synergy because the Corsair is actually an explosive shot, and the X marks the spot of it, does a huge 40 damage blast, and you can detonate it with the iBomb Companion app. You can't see the blast because for some reason they made it like not look like an explosion, but it's an incredible synergy that like most people don't know about because it's not like a blue arrow over the head style synergy. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's how you do that fight. Wow, I did not expect that to be. Why is it the Mimic is always on an already free chest? Yeah, I think that certain enemies actually do they actually do more than the regular amount of damage per shot, but you just don't see that until you're reflecting. You're heckin' reflecting. That was really close. I don't know. I would need someone with some inside knowledge to tell me if that's true, but I've definitely seen it, like, certain things, like when I had that Elder Blank synergy, I, like, definitely blew past the DPS cap. Oh my god, come on. Wow, the two weakest ones. That run was really ridiculously fun and so unexpected. Ah! So unexpected. And it was one of those moments like where I had such a hearty belly laugh at the beard on the freaking iBomb Companion app guy. Like it made me laugh like a little kid, which doesn't happen often enough. Yipes. Yipes on dipes, which is diapers. Scaring me. Back off. Back off, bucko. Buckaroo. Fire! What the hell? Why does this thing take 30 years to charge up? Another gun that I know is good, but I don't love. I'll be using it for a while, though. That's so appropriate. That condo? Oh. It's like, what condo? Hey, there we go. I'm betting Roddy's silent, so I'm gonna give him a hi, Roddy. I bet he has it muted, like some sort of mutant. You know why there's a couple weapons that I think could be good, but I don't think of them as good. And the recurring theme of them is inconsistency. I don't respect anything that's inconsistent in this game. That's why I have a big problem with the way coolness is structured, because this is flippity, dippity, roo-rah, rippity. Oh. Well, hello. Hey! I don't respect coolness! Give me the most coolness heavy weapon in the game. Or coolness focused weapon, I guess. This is not a rat run. This is barely gonna be an Old King run, even though I'm definitely gonna do it. Let's keep using this. O'Dootin' Dettin'. How's work going, Roddy? Tell all your co-workers I say Smello Dello. Hey, there it is. Whenever you don't say anything, I forget that I cut my hair. Get out of here, you butt. By the way, I really enjoyed Spy Party. Oh, also I realized we're probably gonna have the first gap in content for Low Poly Lunch since its initiation, since its inception. Because unless we play something tonight, which I totally would be down to, but it would have to be like sooner. I don't have. I think the last recording I have is for Sunday, and I'm not gonna be able. Like I got 2 doubles coming up, man. Like I'm not gonna be able to make sure that I can get some quality 2-player stuff in unless we play a quick thing tonight. I actually don't have to even start trying to go to sleep until 2 tonight, but like still. We could use Parsec, or we could do the basics of, you know what we should do? We should do the like first few stages of Overcooked 2. You got a copy of that, right? Okay, so we might need to... Dude, I wish you could have saved your 100th thing. Your 100th interaction with Nightbot for tonight. Because it's the 600th video. We're in the 6th. That 500 thing's gonna look real ridiculous pretty soon. Pretty soon as in, you know, as soon as this video is over. Win, lose, or draw is the 600th video. It doesn't matter if I get the 53rd win or not. Yo, I think I'm actually supposed to be on 54. I gotta check something real quick. Here we go in stereo. What? How's everybody doing? At least we got a Lich Flawless. Standard. My last one was at 54. What's going on? So this is wrong. Boop, boop. So I should be hitting 55. Man, I think my counter's all off. That's why I keep a couple old videos. Oh my god. My god. I was thinking that I was gonna do some like mod stuff, but I really wanted to just like tonight, because I got the dubs. I didn't want to think about what I was doing. I didn't want to install anything that I had to then uninstall later. And honestly, I just wanted to sit down and start doing. You've got to be kidding me. But like, okay, so I keep the last couple videos before I delete them. I always have like 2 or 3 videos up to make sure, especially certain things like that, because I forget to fucking add that number all of Tim time. All of the dim time. Tim time. Tim time. Tim Whoa, those things did a little shuffle and shake. Okay, we're getting the cold 1851. You know why? It's got a good synergy with the cold 1911 or whatever number it is. It's a synergy that I love. Hey, there's a secret room. Oh, the dim tam. You know, I didn't realize what I was doing when I did that. I think that's fairly obvious to everyone. Yeah, give me back that coolness that I'm losing. Oh yeah, Ice Cube. Ice Cube, you're my favorite rapper and you're my favorite passive item. No, that's not true. What's my favorite passive item in this game? Scattershot. I think Scattershot's a good one because it's very well balanced. That's not true. I think Scattershot's a good one because it can actually suck. It's not balanced at all, but it can actually suck, but still is more likely to really crank too high voltage your run. Jason Statham should have stopped after Crank 2. He should have just said, you know what? I've seen the peak of the mountain. I don't need to keep trying to go up. I don't love Crank 2. There's a lot of, like, unironic love for Crank 2 out there. I have a little bit of ironic love for it. I had a roommate in college who unabashedly thought it was a great action movie. His favorite parts were when he was fucking that girl on the racetrack to get his heart rate up. That's masterful storytelling right there. You know, I'm kind of a piece of shit sometimes when it comes to action movies because I don't view them on their terms. I view them on movies as in general terms, which is I guess not what I should do. Because action movies are not supposed to be in the same category as, you know, the other kind of movie. I don't know what they're called. Regular, good movies. Interesting, well-done movies. They're supposed to be their own thing. And, that's okay. Hey, it's back? Well, a dinosaur story. No, we're back. Is the dinosaur story. Okay, so Ice Cube might have just flipped this shit turned upside down. He might have actually made the disintegrator descent. Or greater. Yep. That was incredible. That was incredible, spin credible. Man, I thought that was a freaking chamber gun. I was about to goddamn say. Yuck. Yuck. We got a great big convoy. We got a great big convoy. Alright, we're buying this. We're buying this. We're gonna... Oh my god, not a single heart dropped on this floor. Totally free? Thank you. Oh! It adds stealing, but I love the fucking thing. Man, that's a real, that feels bad. There we go, there's one of my favorites. This is basically scattershot. I just want to shoot this rat one time. Okay. I'm hoping, oh wait, no, it's not gonna be a passive. Hey, well. I would love to get some sort of way to hold two things. I like, okay, hear me out. Hear me out, I want both. And I'm not convinced that there's no way to get both. I just want this guy to give me, the backpack or the utility belt. You motherfucker, you piece of shit. Well, you should have seen it coming. You should have seen it coming. Boom, boom. Ba-ba-dum-bum. Oh, oh, oh. I'm actually really excited for about Persona 5 Royal. But I'm not gonna buy it if it's only on the PlayStation or only on a console. Let me see. That guy looks cute. Hey, your secret character. That's cute. Can't pull it up though. Not right now. Not during the video. Catch you on the flippity doodah dippity, Roddy. Roddy. Alright, well we can steal and now we have a bunch of money. So, two things. Aw, man. That's what was buffing up the Crestfaller anyway. Well, whatever. This is technically... That's my technician's name, Nicholas Lee. Hey, Prestigious Snake. How you doing? Excuse me. Excuse me? What's going on with this thing? It's like shooting ghost bullets? They're too fast. They make Sonic the Hedgehog look like regular the Hedgehog. That's a joke stolen from Futurama. Before anybody comes at me about it. Okay, instead of typing a thing. I can dig that. God, what a fucking nerd. I can dig that. If anybody can, I am able to dig that. I am the one who is able to dig that. Oh, getting all my health back right away. It's pretty cool. If you're ever looking for someone capable of digging that, well, I'm your man. Boom. This is definitely a secret room. You can't fool a foolster. That's the worst stuff you could possibly have to steal. I don't know who decided to make this thing some sort of terrible rocket launcher when you have the helix bullets, but like it's not usable. Be a shot, please. It doesn't look like it's in a position to be a shot, but it is. Okay, so buying flak, stealing Pat. When we get to a Pat stealing spat. I guess that'd be after the boss, actually. Now that I think about it, because I still want a gun force. I'm not in love with my weapons, especially I don't feel like I have anything that really takes advantage of helix bullets yet. The sling is up there, but the sling is good, but it also has the shortcoming of losing its reflectability. Yes. Don't shoot in rooms with treasure chests when you have flaky bees and helix bees. Do I have any cois? It might be time to get a little cois. So there's this show that Jackie started watching, and I don't like cooking shows very much because I think they're mostly inane bullshit. They're mind rot of the highest order. Good night, Bob. Thanks for coming around, hanging out, kicking it old school. God, I'm so fucking cool. But it's called The Chef Show, I think, and it's got Jon Favreau, the Iron Man guy, the guy who plays Happy in the Iron Man series, and also directed all of the Iron Man movies, all of the Iron Mans, I believe, is how you would say that. Oh, Squatchy streaming, neat. Apparently Gungeon's free on the Epic Game Store? Man, Epic, get out of my fucking life. Get out of my wheelhouse, you shit. Alright, I think that's 2 curse. 2 or 3, but we'll say 2. I'll say 2. You guys won't say anything. Shh. Yeah. But anyway, Jon Favreau, he trained for this movie called Chef, which I thought was a bad movie, but a lot of people really actually like a lot. So it's probably I'm probably the wrong one. I think I might just been in a weird place when I watched it. I was dating a girl who I really didn't like all that much because I'd been single for like 6 calendar years, and I needed some tang in my life. Such a fucked up thing to say. Anyway, we didn't work out, needless to say. But we watched that movie, and I was like, this movie sucks balls. It's boring. I guess I'm not... It's probably good if you're like a dad that's having a weird time with your son or something. Not like... That sounds fucking horrible, but you know, like they're at that point where, like, you know, you're not that close anymore, but like he still kind of wants to be. He's not old enough to be thinking about tang, but he's old enough to be kind of estranged in a weird way. But I'm not that dad yet. Who knows if I'll ever be, the way things are looking these days. But I didn't like that movie much. Anyway, the show is pretty cool. Because it's cool for a number of reasons, and it's a good number. The number is 3, I think. It's cool because it's unpretentious. Like, it's not unpretentious. There's a lot of shows that are unpretentious, but it doesn't assume anything. It's just a show about a guy who gets like celebrities and comedians and actors and stuff on there because he's got like all these connections from being, you know, one of Marvel's big earners, one of Disney Marvel big earners, and he gets these people on his show, and he just like makes basic stuff that they just don't know how to make because they've been millionaires since they were babies. That's a weird looking pit. Pit's got a shadow. Egg fucking excuse me? That's fine. Egg fucking excuse me. Pit's got a shadow. I never seen it before, but who cares? Yeah, you dumb punk. You dumb dead punk. Oops. It's weird when it gets quiet in here. I get like... I'm used to the streams being uninhabited, but when it's like... when it uninhabits in the middle of the stream, when it depopulates in the middle of the stream, I feel like crazy. And I don't know why it's so different. I guess because I was talking to people and then I'm talking to no one. It's fucking weird though. Well, I mean, that's actually true, depending on what you mean by here. I would like a room clear. I would significantly appreciate a fucking room clear. Noonie is typing these messages, not Noonie. Okay, so Jackie's gonna be working a double tomorrow. That's scary. Her doubles are long. Double trouble, bubble, 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 I am a cook. That movie Chef, that's about me. Excuse me? Excuse me for living. You know what's really weird? Okay, so when you look back on the 90s, you think, here's some phrases that you heard a lot. Here's one, talk to the hand. Don't hear that anymore. Here's another one, excuse me for living. Gag me with a spoon, don't ya know? Those are phrases of the 90s. You know what phrases of the 2000s we have? Bullshit from crazy memes. Like, all of our stuff is like weird, surreal nonsense. Like, everything used to be from like TV shows, like, or it would start in something. It was starting like, what? Excuse me? You're a fucking dick for having 2 ways to get to your room. Fuck the king, man. The king sucks. I'm gonna tea party his ass. Yeah, I'm a member of the Tea Party. Woo! Conservatism. Yeah, it's Wednesday, my dudes. This is a big one. I think like every Northern Lion solo stream is called, every Tuesday one is called It's Tuesday, my dudes, as a reference to that. Like, I'm not saying that memes are bad. I don't think memes are bad. I think memes are, they're too flight of fancy. Does that make sense? Like, they're too spontaneous in out. Like, they disappear. They appear and disappear like fucking particles annihilating. They come into existence and then they're gone. Why? Oh, that is still. It's so different the way that they spawn, saturate, and dissolve. Like, Harambe's fucking gone. All the Carl Stephenson, whatever his name was, is gone. I mean, that was like fucking drown and everything, and like, respect the guy and stuff, but like, but you know, it was weird that, and you know, this is me speaking pretty much exclusively about my place on the internet and Reddit. There's F for respect or whatever, which is still surprisingly big, for how long ago it spawned. There's the Despacito shit. Like, there's a lot of stuff, but none of it lasted. None of it really had relevance for more than a few months. The last thing that I think was extremely successful was the fucking Cash Me Outside girl. Like, that one had some duration to it, disgustingly enough. Like, it endured. But like, oh, ooh, okay. Table tech shotguns, we need it. There we fucking go, you shit of a game. Kiss my ass, lick my balls. Oh, I'm so mad and happy right now. You doodly doo. All right, we'll save a steel. Well, yeah, I want the thing. Hey, it's got all wiggles coming out of them. But like, you don't have the nothing has the enduring quality of Talk to the Hand. No meme that exists will last as long as Talk to the Hand licked, or cross your arms and hit yourself in the scrot area and say suck it. That lasted a long time. That lasted a long time. The X suck it thing. I don't know. I guess it was just there was fewer things occupying our brain space. Now memes are just like these fucking pick them up and get them out of here thing. Oh no! That's insane. Okay, well, there goes my lead god. It could be that, but I really genuinely feel like a lot of this shit went on for a hearty minute. I mean, I know about the time dilation of not only youth, but of I can't believe I lost that one. Or I lost the floss on that one. the time dilation of not only youth, but like of things in the past seeming to endure for longer. But like, I think people were saying talk to the hand from before I went into middle school until after I graduated high school. Yo, gross. But totally appropriate. Alright, so we're one item away from maximum overdrive. Or whatever. I don't need this. I might as well keep it. Just for Kyle. Can't use this one. Doesn't bounce anymore. Well, let's just get the fuck up on out of here. Shall we? Where's the secret room? No, it's not. You're wrong. You're wronger than a dick skin, Kyle. I just want you to know that. You're more incorrect than a dick skin. Both of those are wrong. I already talked about why the combined rifle suck. And combined rifle double sucks with helix bullets. What's wrong with me? Why am I getting hit by stupid shit? I think it's the light show. Tetraminator, yeah. That one's so good I almost never even consider using it. Unless it's like an early run desperation kind of thing. I will use some bad guns for like 3 solid floors in that early run desperation period. So I have a question that I just popped into my little brain. So I get wiggle style bullets on the turtle here, since familiars at some point started getting bullet modifiers. Does that mean the damage gets cut in half? Because it's not duplicated, but it is but it does wiggle. Or not in half, but whatever the percentage is. It's like 70%. Double trouble, bubble, 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 and I keep saying that because Jackie sent me a text that said double trouble on it. Smack the track up and leave dents in it. Lyricists coming with blunt instruments. Split the magnificent rappers, run from it all. Fly girls' nipples and toes, numb from it. That's Black Thought, I believe, and most stuff. So again, double trouble. Does my little buddy over there, does my turtle lose damage when I get helix bullets? Because it's not producing extra bullets, but it is producing the effect of it. And I know helix bullets are like 70% damage or something like that. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Patriot, right? Nope. Wrong. Doo-doo-doo. No, jeez. Okay, well. Beam boom, beam boom. That beam boom, beam boom. How am I? Weird. That beam boom is one of my favorite parts of this game's soundtrack. And I mean that sincerely. And I don't know why. It's like, it's got such a good feel to it. Like the way the music pulls away and gets all quiet. Like my favorite character from Metal Gear Solid 5. I like her because of her complex dialogue. I like her because of her stunning personality. The things she has to say and the way she says them. Chef's kiss. Fountain. Maybe. Depending on how much it costs. I pretty much don't need curse anymore. And I pretty much don't need money anymore either. What pills? You talking about making this game Isaac? How am I getting ammo back? What is going on with my ammo? I love the idea of consumables in this game. I don't think they should be pills. I think they gotta be something. Pellets. There's gotta be something a little bit more Gunjonian, you know? Like, what? Okay. Gonna buy this. Buy this. Steal this. That was a great drum break. I think they should work exactly like pills. Like, smart people will just not use them anyway, because they should be exactly 50-50. They don't have to be the same. Like, there doesn't have to be a 1-to-1 ratio between the good and the bad effects, but it wouldn't hurt if there was. Yeah, no, I think pills would be great. Like, the bad, just look at the list of pills. You don't need the ones, like, there's some meme pills in there, but just the ones that, like, there's one that does damage to you, there's one that fills your health. That one could just give you a full heart instead of full health, because full health in this is very different than full health in Isaac. But yeah, I love the pills in Isaac. But yeah, now you gotta theme them right. You should make them vaccinations. Topical. Like, but this vaccination did something bad to me, so vaccines must be bad. Oof. I just scratched my face in the middle of a freaking firefight. That's not how you do it. I'm just gotta let the itch exist. Get in the pit. Doot. Thanks for the keys, mates. I don't know. I'm actually just sitting here. Like, part of the reason I'm not saying anything is I'm trying to think of what would be a good Gungeon-themed pill substitute. It doesn't even need to be pill-related. Ah, fuck! But it needs to be something that's, like, about the, like, temporary nature of the items, you know? Oof. Oof, Baba Durkle. We got some fucking... We got some stuff going on now. Oh, I want bouncy bullets. Hi, Sam. How's things? Broccoli. Broccoli. Nice. You put them busters in their place. You tell them what's up and what's and who and what's for. They're like, shove it, old man. Did you say that to your job? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm apparently very tired. I'm just finding out. Excuse me? Well, I'm gonna get fucking hit. I mean, it's kind of okay because I already lost my, Oh, his shots didn't come out even though his face moved. Yo, this is too much! Don't you dare. How in the heck is one supposed to handle that? The time stuff's strange, dude. The time stuff strange. Ah, yeah. The time stuff's strange, dude. We're not gonna get a leg god. I don't know why I'm even so worried about how this run's going. I wish I did have some guaranteed ammo. Are you kidding me? Dude, just make them loot boxes, Kyle. This seems like that seems to get the point across. Is a thing that could be good or bad is not actually important. It's all a big fucking gamble. Maybe you could even make them cost 1 hegemony credit to open. That's what a guy who thinks came up with. Me. I'm the guy who thinks. Also, give some freaking use to hegemony credits. Also, their likelihood of showing up should increase with coolness in a observable way. I guess room rewards already do that, but it's weird how, like, badly I want to see my hegemony credit numbers go down. as fucking strange as that sounds, but, like, you know, it hasn't, my hegemony credits hasn't gone down since I gave Tonic the Sledge Dog some bullshit for no reason. To give him a golden coat, I think is what it did. You should have given it to the Patriot. I need something to talk about. Someone give me a subject. We already did E3. E3 was a fucking weird one. It was the strangest E3. Ever since Nintendo kind of, like, bowed out from direct conferences, I feel like E3's been getting, like, less interesting. I mean, they still do their direct, which is great, and I think it's actually really cool, and I think it allows them to not have to worry about the awkwardness of their lack of stage presence or anything like that. Like, everybody knows Shigeru Miyamoto is not someone who's really great on stage. Why do we have to pretend like he is? Oh, you're just gonna ignore all of my ideas. Alright, Kyle. Okay, okay, okay. I like the loot box costing a hegemony credit idea, but whatever. You go with the pills theme, make it Isaac 2.0. That's fine. That's me talking to the GIF or the GIF file that you sent me. You guys don't get to finish pulling the trigger when I've already stopped time. What do you not understand about that? What's wrong with these dudes? They got shit inside of their brains. Who's still left? Nobody. I wish. There's another idea I just had out of the blue. I wish there was an upgradable item that you got to work on over oh yeah, I got the thing over multiple runs using hegemony credits, even if it was an exorbitant amount. I wish there was, like the Gunder Fury, you know, something that's extremely rare apparently, that you can use hedge credits to upgrade. There needs to be more ways to spend them, because there's ways to constantly build them up. Ooh, look at how many bullets he's getting. This guy's getting stacked. They're just so pointless after a certain moment. Do. There could even just be a hedge credit freaking shop that had higher quality items on the average. It's Bellows' older brother or something. There should be something. Like, I'm not talking about the acquisitions department or whatever, but like a hedge credit shop outside of the breach that can appear at a non-fixed ratio. There should be something that occasionally even uses hedge credits to soup your runs to some fucking degree. Oh, he doesn't? Sweet. He just misses more frequently, which is fine. This part and parcel with a thingy. Part of the package deal. Damn it. It feels really weird to be in bullet hell with no curse. I forgot that certain enemies aren't always jammed. I guess the only ones that are always jammed is that one gun net. The second wave of that room with the 4 tables. Yeah. Yeah, it needs to be something. Oops. Oh. I love the idea of the lunar coin shop. But that one kind of makes sense because you lose all your money between floors anyway, so you need some sort of extenuating currency, some sort of something that maintains its shape as everything else goes all wiggly. Oh, fuck! It's so sudden how that guy, starts moving again. Yeah, and you could even, like, make it super, super obvious, like, put in, you know, 210, 200. Something, some amount that's, like, ridiculous that gives you a chance, not a guaranteed, but a chance for a super high rank. Like an S rank weapon or something. Oh, I like the idea of it being tiers. I can't see. It's so quiet. It's like peaceful. Help. It's so peaceful. Like oh wait. Excuse me. Fuck that move. Alright, well. There go all of our natural blanks, but I don't think we should need it. I think we can finish them right here. Kabloosh kabloosh! Kabloosh kabloosh kabloosh! Kabloosh kabloosh! Kabloosh 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 kabloosh! It's loud. Alright, 55 and 6 fucking hundred in my mouth. Oh. No, it's got to be FOKLF. Because I do it in the order of its arrival. LF is always the last thing. Gungeon bleep. That's good. It's a good run. And it's 600.